I got something right now, too, and I'm going to be the first one to say this right now. Errol Spence will watch Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez get in the ring with Errol Spence will destroy him. Guaranteed. People like, oh, Errol Spence got destroyed by Terrence Crawford. That's Terrence Crawford, bro. That's Terrence Crawford. Lomachenko get in the ring with Terrence Crawford right now. He's going to get his head knocked off. So what are we talking about? Who wouldn't get their head knocked off by Terrence Crawford? They jump in the ring right now. That's what you should be asking. Errol Spence, y'all think Teofimo, I don't know, y'all think he the god of boxing or something? Teofimo ain't on that level, dog. I've been saying this, but I'm gonna put some pressure on it. Dudes be too disrespectful. Errol Spence will watch him, man. And I'm not just saying this to be disrespectful for Errol Spence. Errol Spence, is Ugas a bomb? Is Sean Ford a bomb? Is Danny Garcia? Okay. Like I said, Errol Spence, he would give Teofimo trouble. Trouble. Teofimo can't win no exchanges in the inside. He trying to walk people down. Bro, walk Errol Spence down like that. Walk Errol Spence down like that and see what happens. Try to walk Errol Spence down and see what happens like that. See, this guy, man, y'all think he got the best training and he's at that level. He got a lot of knockouts. He do backflips. See, we got grown men who's obsessed with guys because they wear Heisman jerseys and do backflips. He don't get knockouts like Tank. I'm going to repeat this. He don't get knockouts like Tank. He's, like I try to tell people, his resume is not really like that, bro. That Josh Taylor stuff is fluff. I've been saying this for months. If y'all think Josh Taylor better than Errol Spence, make the fight right now. I bet Errol Spence will sign on the dotted line. Make a fight for Errol Spence and Josh Taylor at 147 right now. I bet Errol Spence will watch him. Even if he's weight drain. Errol Spence will watch him. Man, y'all acting like Teofimo. We gonna put Teofimo and Josh Taylor on that level, but Errol Spence, if he loses to Terrence Crawford, no, he worse than all of them. No, sir. And Lomachenko got a loss. He losing to little kids. So what's going on with that? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. Like I said, Errol Spence, I feel like the way Teofimo was running from exchanges in the inside last night, he doesn't want any trouble when it comes to guys fighting. He doesn't want any trouble. He don't want any trouble when it comes to these guys fighting each other. Because from what I've seen last night, these guys are not on that level. Teofimo does not want that trouble. Errol Spence is way better than what I seen Teofimo was last night. He's trying to do the same style like Errol Spence is. And he's not throwing anything. Supposed to be a power puncher. And guys are actually fans of Teofimo, impressed. You have excuses? I have actually real excuses for fighters who actually went 12 rounds and looked bad recently. But I haven't even put it out yet. But I will now, since I see everybody else putting out excuses for everybody else. I'm going to put excuses out for my favorite fighters. That's what I'm going to do, and I want somebody to say something. I would love for someone to say something about when I do it for my favorite fighters. Because last time I checked, Jermaine Ortiz has never been a champion. So why is Teofimo struggling with all these guys? I already told y'all that he got dropped by Sandor Martin twice. There's a lot of guys I know that'll beat Teofimo Lopez. And half the guys on his resume. Most of the guys on his resume. He's talking about fighting Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm gonna embarrass y'all. And it's not really embarrassing to me. He can't touch Errol Spence right now. Right now, he can't touch Errol Spence. And I'm dead serious. Right now, he can't touch Errol Spence. He cannot deal with an Errol Spence right now. If he was to get in the ring with Errol Spence right now, he would have all the trouble in the world. He's not someone that's at that level, man. People are giving him some kind of pass as far as being this guy that a lot of people are actually afraid of and are ducking. Why would somebody duck a guy who can't cut out the ring? Bro, we seen Caleb Plant and Canelo in that same type of fight. And we didn't see Canelo have any trouble with what Caleb Plant was doing. Canelo took his time, he cut out the ring, and he found him later on in the rounds and he stopped him. Same type of fight last night. Have we ever heard somebody say Canelo lost a fight because somebody was running? And Canelo has been in there with runners. And another thing too, I don't want to hear nobody else say no American fighters be running. Jermaine Ortiz, Puerto Rican fighter, he was running last night. I don't want to hear about that no more. I don't want to hear about that no more. I don't want to hear about that no more. Okay? Please and thank you. That's another thing that got shut down last night. Please and thank you. I don't want to hear about that running. Because last night, I ain't hear nobody from the crowd saying, oh, yeah, Jermaine Ortiz was running too much. Man, they seen Jermaine Ortiz sitting in the pocket exchanging with this guy. They seen Jermaine Ortiz standing in the pocket exchanging with this guy. Who was running from him? They always want somebody to run from somebody. Like, these guys are just that extravagant to the point where we need to fear their boxing skills and what they bring to the table. These guys ain't fighting like that, man. We need to stop this. We need to go ahead and go back to the drawing board on some of these fighters. Y'all trying to crown guys because Bob Arum say so. When last time I checked, I ain't hear about him being in the ring doing that. So how would he know more than what I know? I didn't actually did combat before. What has he done? Oh, he a matchman. Oh, he did. Okay. He did. He was in charge of everything last night. So what that tell you? And there's no shot at him. I'm just letting it be known. Like, what are we doing out here? Are we going through the process of making sure the best fights get put together, or are we just cherry picking guys? Because low-key, Jermaine Ortiz was a cherry pick. He was a top-ranked fighter. He was a guy that came up from 35. Someone Teofimo could have fought at 35. And he was a cherry pick going wrong, basically, in my eyes. Because Teofimo just fought a guy last night that he's already beat when he was a kid. So now you fighting guys you already beat when you was a kid. Okay. That's an advantage. You say Tank and Ryan Garcia and all these other people can't make a fight with you. But for some reason, they can make a fight with each other. That doesn't make sense. Said the money wasn't enough. Bro. I just want to know, and I'm not going to put this information out there, but do y'all realize that I've been reporting for months about Teofimo having business trouble with other promoters and different things going back and forth? People have said nothing. All the information y'all gonna hear for the next 2 months, 3 months is gonna be stuff I've already said. See, the stuff I'm gonna say now, this is stuff ain't nobody gonna say, because ain't nobody got the kahunas to say this. Errol Spence washes Teofimo. Teofimo will not be able to get in the ring with Errol Spence. And we talking about Terrence Crawford? He need to be trying to compete with Errol Spence. And I don't think Teofimo will last 5 rounds with Terrence Crawford. Doing what? Circling the ring, not throwing a jab? You got away from the jab and you look worse than what you did when you had the jab. And your dad's a trainer? He can't even motivate you. Y'all smiling at each other, robbing the bank, worried about everybody else's careers. Y'all think y'all Greco-Romans? Like, what are y'all really? These dudes is weirdos, man. Weirdos. We've been giving them a pass too long. They weirdos. These guys are weird. Smile too much, do too much. Teofimo be smiling too much to be crying too much. Complaining. Got his daddy right there. He always crying. What kind of dude got his daddy next to him 24/7, but he always whining and crying, complaining? People trying to put him on that level. Yeah, Errol Spence versus Teofimo Lopez. You heard it here first. Make that a blockbuster fight. This no disrespect to Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence is still an elite fighter. Errol Spence been that guy. 1 loss. Logan Pacheco got 3 losses. He got lost to what people say a bomb. Uber driver. He lost to a guy who's an Uber driver. And I'm not being funny. The guy was really an Uber driver. And Lomachenko lost to him. He lost to an Uber driver, man. Lomachenko lost to an Uber driver. I don't think you're going to get your respect like that, losing to an Uber driver. Just being honest. Just being honest. And then this was in your second fight. So a lot of those guys over there, they get a lot of opportunities after having the worst kind of loss and some of the worst losses in boxing history. It's not many people. If you look at the law, how Orlando Salido got all these losses, but the one win he got with Teofimo on there. I mean, Lomachenko on there. Like that goes to show you these dudes' resumes be flawed, man. Sandro Martin right now, he's at top rank. You know why they signed him? So they can try to get Devin Haney again, some business. They're like, they're trying to get some money from Devin Haney. Sandro Martin, he gave Teofimo a hard time. Sandro Martin would stop Teofimo right now if he got in the ring with him. He already knocked him down twice. Teofimo's a terrible counterpuncher. Terrible counterpuncher. He's a terrible counterpuncher. He couldn't counterpunch worse than nothing last night. He didn't win one exchange last night. His hand speed, I don't know, bro. Maybe he's just on that Johnny Manziel phase when he won the Heisman. You know, it's funny that he be wearing Heisman jerseys. Maybe he's in that Johnny Manziel phase. Where he just, after he got the Heisman in. Right now, it look like Teofimo's with the Cleveland Browns. And he Johnny Manziel. Bro, people don't even remember when Johnny Manziel played with Cleveland Browns. Like, we don't even remember what kind of games he put together. Had a super team. Teofimo Lopez just not at that level, man. I already see it now. I've been telling people that for a while now. But Errol Spence, he'll definitely challenge Teofimo. Teofimo, he talking about Terrence Crawford. You worry about the wrong one. You can't do nothing with Errol Spence right now. And I've seen guys lose worse than Errol Spence. I've seen Anthony Joshua lose worse than Errol Spence. Is he a bum? Is he done? I can name a lot of guys that lost worse than Errol Spence. Are they done? And those guys didn't lose to a Terrence Crawford. They lost to a regular guy. Are they done? Yeah. Okay. Is Teofimo done? Look at the performance last night. Then you got all the media guys talking about, oh, we think he lost last night. Everybody thought Teofimo lost last night who does journalism and reporting. You think they're going to come out and say that? They're going to say, no, they ain't going to say that because they're like, oh, we're fair. But no, Deontay Wilder, he needs to retire. Teofimo's not 38. He fought like he's 38 years old. He's not 37, 38 years old. He fought like it, though. He definitely fought like he was 37, 38 years old. I can guarantee that. Only thing I realized last night was what I already knew. Teofimo got a chin. That's why I put that video out yesterday saying it'll be hard for Terrence Tank to knock Teofimo out because he got a chin. That's about all he got. He ain't got nothing else but a chin. So he definitely would stay away from getting knocked out. Terrence Crawford would destroy this dude. Errol Spence would destroy. Errol Spence ain't finna be dancing around, moving around the ring like Jermaine Ortiz does. Man. Jermaine Ortiz ain't finna be moving around the ring like Errol Spence. I mean, Errol Spence ain't finna be moving around like Jermaine Ortiz. Definitely. These guys out here ain't on no level. At all. They got a lot they need to do. People be crowning these little dudes too much. They do a couple of backflips and some knockouts. Man, I don't know, man. Tank gonna have to stop doing backflips, man. I'm starting to not like guys who be doing these backflips and knockouts. For real. Because when they ain't doing that, they ain't got nothing going on. These dudes is the worst, bro. And I've been calling this out, but now I'm calling it out worse. It's gonna be way worse now. Oh my God, what? It's gonna be way worse. Tired of hearing this, bro. Every time I'm reporting the news or some boxing, I gotta hear somebody like, go over there with your partners, man. I don't like no enemies that's compadres or hombres. I don't want no evil, negative, backstabbing, don't like your kind hombres or compadres around me. Because a lot of that I'm seeing right now. Teofimo, look, yeah. Keyshawn looking like I'll slap you. We is not friends to the point where you gonna be talking to me crazy. And what Keyshawn did after the fight, called him out like he should have. He don't want no smoke. Keyshawn called him out, man. Errol Spence, watch this guy. Oh, Errol Spence lost to that guy. Well, Teofimo lost to Kambosos, and Kambosos can't punch a pillow. He can't knock the feathers out of a pillow. And y'all talking about what? Man, you better kill that noise. Errol Spence will definitely have a chance against him. He'll win the fight. Errol Spence ain't Kambosos. Everybody told me Kambosos ain't that good. Well, he dominated Teofimo. Well, that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.